Page 58, Jolly Old St. Nicholas. This piece, let's look at it. It's got 4 lines long. It's got 4/4 time. We're playing the hands at the same time. I want to take it one hand at a time first. I like to learn the right hand, then learn the left hand, and then try and put the hands together. So you're starting out with 3rd finger on E here. That puts your hand in this position. And we got quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, now if this were tricky, then I would forget the rhythm and I'd just work on the notes and the fingers to make sure I know the names of the notes and I can play it okay. But this isn't that tricky, so I'm going to kind of combine the notes and the fingers and the rhythm all in one shot. Now I can do that when it's easy. 2nd line, when it comes in a 3rd measure, it's here, 2nd finger, all quarter notes. That whole note gets 4 counts, blah blah, you get that idea. Now the 3rd line is the same as the 1st, so that's okay. The last line is almost the same as the 2nd line except for the last measure. Look at the last measure. You have a half rest, that's 2 counts, and then 2 notes, E and a G with 3 and 5 here. Just lower the hand. These 2 fingers cause people problems, including me. They don't want to go down at the same time. Just concentrate. Which finger is going down first? If they're not going down at the same, which one goes first? Usually the middle one. And if that's the case, focus on the other finger. Try and get it down and let the other finger just follow. And try and get them down. It takes practice to get it. Then in the left hand, the thumb's here, and they're whole notes. Just hold them down for 4 counts each time. 2nd line, quarter notes. And the last measure of the 2nd line, it's a rest. 1, 2. See the G's on beat 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we get the hands separately. Try putting them together. You're in middle C position. And we're here to, those 2 notes go down at the same time, and you're going to hold that whole note down. And then 2nd line. So you got to hold that whole note down in the last measure of the 2nd line while you play these. And then the last line, the last measure, it's here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you finally get all 3 notes down at the same time. You go any speed you want. I'm going kind of fast, but you can take this really, really slow. What is important is that the beat be steady and there's no hesitations anywhere. That you can play it through at whatever speed you choose. And then as you learn it better, you can speed it up a little bit. Now in between the stabs, there's an F there at the beginning for forte, which means loud. So you play it loud. You'll have to decide what loud is. What's loud to you. Don't overdo it, but it's loud. Then in the 2nd line and the last measure, you see that little arrow in between the steps. That means get softer. So you're loud here, and those other 2 notes, each one gets a little bit softer. You have to experiment with that because in the 3rd line it's a P for piano. That means soft. Now you're soft. So you went from loud to soft. So if I start with the 3rd measure of the 2nd line, I'm loud. It's here. Now it gets softer. Now I'm soft. How soft? It's up to you again, just soft. And then at the end, the last measure, you got another arrow to get even softer. So you're here, you're already soft. So how soft can you play these chords? These notes. This is soft, and that's softer. Do the best you can. It takes practice to gain that kind of control, but it's something that we need to work on. Now, at the top it says happily. It's not a speed, it's a mood, but that's okay because a lot of times it is a mood. So if you're happy, how fast would you go? I don't know. like so. I'd like to do a play with me with you to check the notes and the rhythms, and we're going to go slow. We're not going to perform it. We'll go real slow. I'm not doing any dynamics, louds and softs, because I want you to hear the notes. So you got to make sure you're playing the right notes at the right time first, and then you can go add the dynamics and speed and all that other stuff. So I'm going to give us 4 counts. Let's do this together slowly. 1, 2, ready, go. 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.